Let's see, what is this year anyway?
It is 1992.
1992, that's right. Okay. Well, let me see if I can
What do
get...
you think it's 1991?
No, that's what it was the last time we
When we
did
messed up
this.
on our Christmas video, Daddy said when we messed up on one,
Yeah.
he said 1993, and
Oh.
then my sister said 1992, and then we had to do it over again. Then my dad said 1992, and then my sister said 1993.
I see.
So she got a slap
Oh. Well, we don't want to talk about that.
right in front of the camera when it's still on.
Well, we sure, you're sure pretty. Yeah, okay, now, here we go. So I don't have the little clacker board, you know, they go, clack, take one. Okay,
Take one.
okay. The first question is, I'd like to know your name and where do you live?
My name is Annie Zilpha Campbell, and I live in Lake of the Pines.
How old are you?
9.
9, wow, you get pretty old there. And what school and what grade are you in?
I go to Pleasant Ridge, and I'm in 4th grade. And my teacher is Mrs. Martin.
Ah, thank you. You already knew I was going to ask you that question, didn't you?
Oh, and she has 7 computers.
Oh, what do you like to do best at school?
I like to do math the most, and read, and do a lot of like fun stuff too in the classroom. It's
Good,
real fun.
good. Do you know this year what you'd like to be when you grow up?
Well, I think I might be a teacher. I might be, but I don't know, but I definitely know I want to be a teacher. I might be a nurse or a doctor.
Oh, wow, those would all be nice things. What did you do this summer?
Well, I went swimming. I played with my friends. On Sunday, I went to church usually, or we usually had company. And we went to Bernie Falls, and we went to Yosemite, and you and Nana are gonna take us to Yosemite this winter. And we are in swim team, but we're not in the same swim team anymore. And that's it.
Wow, that was a big summer.
I went skiing, I went in a tournament,
Oh, there's more?
went in a swim meet, and went in the championship. I joined a new team called Penguin Swim Team.
Wow. Well, I have a question, but first I'd like to ask you, who's your best friend?
My best friend is Audra, Leslie, Megan, Amy, Christy, Jeffrey, Matt, this is my boyfriend, and Mike, Dad, Mom, Nana, Grandpa, Mama, Papa, Christopher, Britt.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we're running out of time here. What do you like to do most? I wanted to know your favorite thing to do, and are you participating in any sports?
Yes. My favorite thing to do is skiing, swimming, and usually playing baseball. And my favorite sport is swimming on a team.
Good.
Skiing.
Well, you're a penguin now, aren't you?
Yep.
You like that, being a penguin?
We're gonna stop, I think, November, and then we're gonna go in the championships.
Great, Annie. Let's see, I had one other thing to ask you here. If you would like to sing a song or like to tell me a story. Remember how I ask you those questions all the time?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's your big chance. You don't have to. You know, that's optional.
Ask me another question besides those two.
Oh, besides that one?
Yeah, those two.
Well, I was going to ask you if there was anything you'd like to ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
How old old are you?
I'm almost 56. I'm 55. That's
Okay.
a 5 on that hand and a 5 on that hand.
How'd you get married?
How did I get married? Oh, let's see. You mean,
When did you meet and why did you get married?
when did I meet?
And why did you get married?
Well, because I met Nana when she was 15 years old and I was 17 years
And you
old.
got married?
No, not first. We went together for a while. Then we dated and we went out and did things together. And then we decided we were so much in love we wanted to get married.
And how
So
old
we got
were you?
married and your daddy was the first baby that Nana had. That was our first
And he made
boy.
fun of Uncle Scott because he had the chicken pox. Then Aunt Eileen had it, and then Daddy had it, and then he itched so much he had to have an oatmeal bath.
Oh, that's true. Now, there was, I think we're just about finished now with the interview. What didn't hurt, did it?
No.
No? Are you glad you were the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because are you the oldest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 20 years old. Not.
What?
I'm gonna be 100 years old because I'm 99 right now, and I'm gonna be 100 years old instead of 10. I'm really 9, but I'm not gonna be 10. I'm gonna be 100 September 1st.
You would, if you were 100, you'd be all wrinkled.
Yeah, I'm wrinkled. Not.
You know, when you're born and when you're first born, you're all wrinkled.
I'm an old granny when I'm first born, and then I start to turn younger and
Okay, did you decide anything else you want to tell me before we stop this
Aunt
interview?
Eileen got a funny haircut.
Oh, she's not gonna like that. Got me.
And she looks like Sandy because Sandy had a haircut like that too.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, I
Nana
wanna-
doesn't like her haircut.
We're on video here. Now, this is the end of the interview for 1992 with Annie Campbell from Lake of the Pines. I don't even know if I can see you, then I can't see you. You're off the screen. Thank you very much, Annie.
I'll go get
No tongue, no tongue. Okay, good. Gotta get everything adjusted right. Yeah. Okay, I changed chairs, you notice, because that one was too small. Annie's knees were sticking up in the air. I'm not quite centered yet. Okay.
that chair has been smaller.
Okay, now I'm centered. Okay. All right, let me go up just a tad here more. Okay, good. I think we're fine now. Okay, now. So here, I don't have a little clacker board, you know, that you usually go take one, you know? I don't have one of those boards. So we'll just start now. I'll go start now. Okay. I'd like to know tell me your name and where do you live?
Are you trying to be serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to be serious.
I'm Brian Campbell. I live in 865 Oxford Way, and I hate myself.
Oh, I don't.
Nah.
No. Okay. Oh, how old are you?
8.
8. And what school and what grade are you in?
Second grade, and I go to Mary Farm Elementary School.
Mary Farmer Elementary? Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is your teacher's name?
Mrs. Lloyd,
Mrs. Lloyd. And what do you like to do at school?
help the teacher.
Okay. And let's see, now this is some personal things kind of here now. Like what do you think you would like to be when you grow up?
Stuntman.
Well, after you finish school, you know, what would you like your job to be? Or, huh?
Stuntman.
What?
Stuntman. You go on motorcycle. I want to be the guy that goes on motorcycles and like on the water ski show.
Oh, the water ski show?
Yeah, I want to go like James Bond if they have that, or something like that. I want to go off ramps
Oh.
like that.
Did you like that water ski show at Marine World? That was pretty fabulous,
I want
wasn't
to go
it?
off there.
Yeah, wow. That's quite ambitious. What did you do this summer?
You already knew what you bring. I hung around, did nothing.
Oh, you did a few things.
But swimming,
Swimming, yeah.
play with my friends. I did that every day.
Yeah.
Draw. And hang out.
Yeah. Who is your best friend?
Corey O'Brien.
Oh,
This next door.
Wow. What do you guys do together?
Oh, right now we fight. No, we used to. Because it's changed since it got littler.
How did you get littler?
No, I mean since we've got bigger.
Oh, okay.
Since we've been littler.
You used to fight when you were smaller?
No, it changed since we think about 5 or 6 or 7 and our brains turned over.
Your brain turned over?
Like a pancake.
Ah. Did that help?
No.
No. You still fought?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we calm down. Now we like to trace.
Good. That's good. What do you like to do the most? What is your favorite thing to do?
Draw and trace and ride my bike.
Are you in sports?
Yes.
What do you do there?
I do basketball, baseball, soccer, sometimes dodgeball, sometimes volleyball, and sometimes foursquare, and sometimes tetherball.
I watched you play soccer this year. I thought you did very, very well. Especially as goalie. You were an awesome goalie. Good job.
Did you see me while I was going in halfback?
Yes, I did.
Was it the game that the first time I did it? I bet it was one of the second times I did it.
I think it was the second time. But you were good. We watched you play baseball too, and I watched you get a nice, very nice hit that day.
Was it the one that got a triple?
No, it wasn't a triple that day.
I got a triple once. I got one triple.
Wow. No, I think it was just a single, but it was a good, real hard single. Would you like to sing a song or tell me a story or anything special like that?
I would have done something, but no, then get out of the room for a second.
And you want to do it by yourself?
No.
Without me watching?
No. No.
I'll turn this way, okay? Yeah, I'm turned around now. You can go ahead and do it.
No.
Oh, I can turn around this
I
way?
need to get something.
Oh, you need to get something? In your room?
What is there? No, it's not. Sure. In the hall, I think.
Well, that's all right. We don't need to.
Okay.
You can skip it. I remember last year you told me a story about one of your friends, I think.
Corey?
I don't know, it was one of your friends you're having a little trouble with. But it doesn't sound like you're having any trouble this year. No. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Name all the things that you fixed in your life.
Name all the things I fixed in my life? I could never do that. I fix something every week.
What are you working on this week?
What am I working on this week? Let's see. I'm working on the sprinklers. But I'm not fixing the sprinklers. I'm putting them in for the first time.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
You've never had sprinklers
Never had sprinklers.
in your life?
In my whole life, I never had sprinklers.
Did it by hand.
That's right. For 33 years, we watered our lawn by hand.
You would do some on top of it and squirted in it?
Pretty much. Do you think I'm going to like sprinklers?
Ah!
I'm
Yes.
going to love sprinklers.
You're gonna lose.
Well, we're just about finished now. This is the wrap up, and you're almost near the end.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up now.
Okay.
And is there anything else you'd like to tell about the year 1992? So you can look back on it someday?
Sort of.
Huh? That's it, huh?
No.
You got any more?
Here goes.
Oh, wait a minute now. I can't see you there. Okay.
I'll send you.
Okay, sit down.
Here goes. I
Wait a
can't do
minute.
it.
Okay, yes you can do it. Let me get a little bit more.
No.
Let me zoom back here. Whoop.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're going to change your mind? Okay, well, and I want you to say, see you next year, Grandpa.
See you next year, what peoples?
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
Bye.
You want to send in Sandy?
No.
Okay, now, I don't have one of these little clicker boards. You know, these little clicker boards you're supposed to say, take one, scene one, or whatever. So I'm just going to say, we're going to start. That'd be all right?
Okay, just say take And clap your hands.
Okay. Now you have to. One thing about Brian, he didn't speak. I forgot to tell him to speak up a little loudly because there's only this little teeny microphone on here and it doesn't pick up much sound. So could you speak up loudly?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, what is your name and where do you live?
My name is Sandy, and I live in Lake of the Pines.
And how old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
Boy, you're getting pretty old. What school do you attend and what grade?
I go to Pleasant Ridge School, and I'm in 2nd grade.
What is your teacher's name?
Mrs. McTaggart.
Oh, Mrs. McTaggart. Good Scottish name, huh? What do you like to do best at school?
Usually math and work in the classroom.
Be a helper, I'll bet, huh? You always like to be a helper. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't have any ideas? None at all? Well,
I might like to be a teacher.
oh, okay. Well, that would be fine. What did you do this summer?
Go on vacation to Bernie, go on vacation to Yosemite, but usually ski.
You still like to ski?
Yes. How would I not like to ski?
I have no idea. I was just wondering.
So why'd you mention it?
You got me. I think you got me.
That's because you miss skiing.
Well, yeah, I miss you too, but I miss skiing. I don't see you often enough, and I don't ski often enough. Did I ask you? I already asked you what you did this summer, didn't I?
Yes,
Who is your best friend?
you and my friend Lindsay.
Lindsay? Oh,
Did you hear what I said? You too.
me too? Oh, wow. That's makes me get all dimply. Thank you. What do you like to do the most? What is your favorite thing to do?
You know that one. I like to water ski.
Is that the best, most favorite? I thought that might be the case. Do you participate in any other sports?
I'm on a swim team. I swim for Penguin swim team. And my coaches are Shar and Greg.
Ah, did you just get some new coaches?
Just Greg.
Just Greg?
Emerson had to quit.
Oh, why? What
They
happened?
made him quit.
Oh,
That's
why?
because he wasn't doing things right.
Oh, well, I won't ask any more about that problem.
Yes. better.
Let's see, would you like to sing a song or tell a story or something for me this year?
Neither.
Neither one?
Neither.
Okay, well, that's always your choice. You know, there's no pressure involved with these
I
interviews.
have one.
What's that?
Once upon a time, there was a bald man who had hardly any hair. His name was Grandpa. And whenever somebody saw him, he was wearing a hat and glasses.
Oh, what a nice story.
And he would always go to work every day, but you never see anybody. Not his wife, nobody.
Why?
Because he had to work day and night.
It was daylight?
No, he had to work day and night.
Oh, he had to work day and night.
Because he slept in trees all the time.
Slept in trees?
That was his thing.
Well, maybe he was looking for the magic fairy that would give him some new hair.
Mm-hmm.
And what would he do if he had more hair?
If he had more hair, he would shave it all off.
Why?
And then he would keep on going back to her she would lose her magic so he could have long hair.
I see. Oh, I'm glad.
The end.
Thank you. I knew there was an end to that story someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you would like to ask me?
Why don't you have any hair?
You asked me that before, and it's the same answer. It went out and went down the drain when I was combing it one day. Actually, when I was combing it several days.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long it takes to lose a head of hair?
Mm-mm.
About 5 years. And every day you go in and you comb your hair, And what do you think you see going down the drain?
Your hair.
Yeah, what can you do about it?
Nothing.
Why?
Because once you lose your hair, it takes like 6 years to grow back for you. And
You think I'll have more hair 6 years from now?
You get hair.
You think it'll grow back?
Because you're already getting here.
Oh, can I have some of yours?
No.
Could we go to a doctor and you could ask him if he'd take some of your hair and transplant it on mine?
No, go to the hair place and ask them for their hair in the garbage can.
In the garbage can? Rather than your beautiful hair that you have?
I'm not letting you have my hair.
Why?
Because
It wouldn't hurt much and yours would grow back in 6 months. It takes me 6 years.
6 months.
Yeah, it would be back in 6 months.
Actually, yours would be back in will come back in 7 years if you talk about it too much.
I wouldn't take very much, Sandy. Just this piece up in front here.
The people still want to put their hair.
You know, then all you'd have is this big white spot. You could tell everybody that asked you gave it to your grandpa.
But then you would have the same color hair.
Yeah, but that's just the color my hair used to be. Perfect match. Perfect match, Sandy.
Oh.
We don't have to do that. Well, I bet you were sweating it there for a second, huh? No. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to wrap up. This is the wrap-up part now.
What wrap up?
So we're going to wrap up. This is where I come over and get a great big piece of paper and wrap you up.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, you don't think that's true?
No.
It isn't. Okay. Well, can you say goodbye, Grandpa?
Goodbye, Grandpa.
See you next year.
See you on Christmas.
Okay, good. Would you have the next grandchild come in, who is...
Daniel!
Right, okay. Thank you, Sandy.
That chair is mine, and I'm used to doing it because that's the chair I do it with my homework.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, this ought to work out pretty well, huh? Because you're on a chair just like the one you do your homework on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It might be raised a little more.
Brian's is raised a little more, you think?
Yeah, because he's a little taller, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, let's see now. I don't have one of those little clacker boards this year, you know, that you say, take one, scene one.
I know.
No, but I'll just say I'm going to start. That ought to be good enough, huh? Okay, now, I reminded Sandy too, that this microphone, you have to speak up a little bit because this microphone doesn't pick up the sound real well, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, so we're going to start now. I'd like you to tell me your name and where you live.
Daniel Campbell, 865 Oxford Way.
Terrific. How old are you?
6 years old.
6 years old. And what school and what grade are you in?
I'm in kindergarten and I go to Mary Farmer.
Okay. What is your teacher's name?
Mrs. Matlock.
Matlock. And what do you like to do best at school?
Play on the playground.
All right. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Do you have any ideas?
No.
No ideas? I bet there's some
A
things.
sports player, I'd say. Baseball or football player.
Good. I bet you'd be a very good one, Dan. What did you do this summer?
Had my birthday, my brother's birthday.
Where did you have your birthdays?
Bernie.
You like Bernie? Yeah. Me too. Now, what else did you do this summer?
I went swimming.
Good. Did you go fishing a little bit?
Yeah.
Just that one time. Huh? Did you catch a fish? Yeah, you caught a fish, remember? With the worm, you put a worm on there and you caught a little fish?
I actually caught 3.
Right, I remember that. Okay, and who is your best friend?
J.R. Sagan.
J.R. what?
Sagan.
Oh, good. Does he go to school with you?
He is at the same school, but he's in first grade.
I see. What do you like to do most? What's your favorite thing to do?
Here or at school?
Any place, just kind of your overall favorite thing to do.
Reading books.
Ah. Have you read a book recently that you could tell me about?
Yeah? I can read you a funny book.
Boy, you're doing real well, Dan. Really well in school.
I'll read you one.
Well, I'll take you up on that later, but right now during our interview, I don't think we have time to read a whole story. But maybe you could tell me a story. Is there any stories that you remember? Any kind of a short story that you remember? No. Would you like to tell me anything? No.
No.
No. Well. How about your sports participation in soccer?
Which one do I like best?
Uh-huh.
Soccer.
Soccer? Did you do pretty well in soccer this year?
Yeah. Scored about 5 goals because there was a lot better defenses.
Yeah.
The Shooting Stars thing never had a good defense. It was 5-0 we won. That was our highest scoring game that we shut it out. Then the next game, 4-0, we lost my team only lost 2 career games. Last season we lost the Scorpions on the last game, 3-0. This time we lost the Scorpions 2-1.
Man, you have a very good memory, Dan. You know that?
And we lost and we won every other game besides those 2 games. Every single other game.
And Nana was telling me you like to watch sports on the weekend too.
Uh-huh.
Do you watch the college games?
Yeah. Always.
Always. Do you know some of the standings?
Sometimes I turn around and go to sports channel and I see them.
But do you know who's number 1 in the nation this year in college football?
Miami.
Miami. Do you know who number 3 is?
No.
No. How about number 5? You take a guess, maybe who 5 might be?
Colorado.
I'm not sure, but it could be. How about number 24?
Rice.
All right. You know what?
I'm number 6.
Who's number 6?
Texas A&M.
All right. Well, you pay good attention to things, don't you?
Stanford 16.
Yeah. Is Cal in there at all?
No.
No. Cal didn't have a good year, did they?
This year.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yeah. This year they had a poor overall year. Yeah. Well, I think we're just about finished with the interview. It sure goes quickly, doesn't it? Yeah, it just zips by. Oh, but I wanted to ask you if there was anything you'd like to ask me. Not a thing? Here I am. I'm right here. You can ask me anything you want.
Never.
Never? You don't want to ask me anything? Okay.
No.
Okay, we'll say goodbye, Grandpa.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
See you next year.
Okay. See you next year.
Okay, thank you. You want to send in Christopher?
Sure. I'll send him in.
Okay, thank you. This thing's set up because Daniel was in a different chair. Let me see here. Okay. Let me straighten up here. I'll get you all handsome here. Straighten up here. Straighten up your tie. There. Oh my gosh, you look so handsome. Ah. Okay, now I don't have a little clicker board here, so I'm just gonna say we're gonna start, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? Okay? Okay, now, could you tell me your name? Christopher. Let's see, put your hands down like that on your knees, attaboy. And this little microphone here is not a very good one. So if you could kind of speak up, not real loudly, but kind of medium loudly, okay? Okay? Okay, so I'll kind of start all over again. So so the microphone will pick up your voice, okay? Okay. What is your name?
Christopher
And where do you live?
Benson.
Pleasanton. Yes, you do. And how old are you?
4.
4. And what's, do you go to school at all? Do you have any kind of go to school?
I didn't go to school when I was sick.
Oh, but when you're not sick, what school do you go to then?
We care.
We Care. Do you like that school? Okay, what is your teacher's name?
Lincoln.
Marianne? Okay, can you make sure you speak up so this little microphone will pick up your voice. What do you like to do best at school?
Make projects.
Projects? There's some coloring? What are the things?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Can you think back, in the back, you have a good memory, don't you? Can you think of what you did this summer when the weather was nice and warm?
I didn't go in the spa.
No. What other things did you do?
I didn't go in the swimming pool.
But when it was real warm, didn't you go in the swimming pool?
No.
Didn't you have swimming lessons this year?
No.
Well, I thought your mommy took you to swimming lessons.
No, I have to have swimming lessons when I'm 5.
Oh. 5. What else are you going to do when you're 5?
Ski.
Oh, wow. Won't that be fun? Did you go on the ski bob this year?
Mm-hmm.
Did you? What else did you do?
I did in the boat.
Let's see. Who is your best friend, Christopher?
Melanie wasn't, but she's not good at me because she pushes me every time, but David is.
Oh, that's good.
Just Cannon and Ashley, but they moved in.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What's your favorite thing to do?
Play a game every time with Mom. I can play Candyland Bingo.
Ah, you like games, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to play games with Nana?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sipping hair and I know.
It's okay. Do you have anything you'd like to do for me, like sing a little song or tell me a story? None of those things, huh? Could you tell me what you and Nana do sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Could you?
She went to my feast.
Oh, she went to your feast. She told me how much she enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. And I sang.
Did you? What song did you sing?
I didn't know it.
Oh. Did you, do you and Nana take a walk sometimes at Sycamore?
Yep.
Can you tell me what you see, some of the things you see at Sycamore?
I didn't know, but we go over the bridge.
Over the bridge? Do you see a real special tree there?
Yep, it's a hole.
What does it have? What makes it special?
The hole up in the tree.
Ah, has a special hole in the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there anything, Christopher? Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
No.
You can't think of anything you'd like to ask your grandpa?
Yeah, but we play lots of games, but Mom does the dishes and I help Dad make some pancakes.
Oh, you're a very good helper.
Mm.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to be when you grow up someday? What do you think you'll be?
My mom says it's okay to be a teacher. I'm going to be a teacher.
Oh. Is there anything else you might like to be?
Yeah,
What would that be?
but I don't know, but I like to be something, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you have a long time to plan that, don't you?
But my mom does the dishes and Britt helps me clean up.
Oh, boy, that's nice. You have a very nice family, Christopher.
And then Sauce gets he drinks his water, and then we go out in the backyard and mow the lawn. I help Dad mow the lawn.
Boy, you're just an overall good helper, I think.
Yeah, but my cat does snuggle with me every time when I go in my mom and dad's bed.
Oh, yeah? You like to do that?
Yeah, but she keeps snuggling when I go back and forth to sit with someone.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we had swimming lessons when I was 3, and then Mom forgot to take me to the swimming lesson, but she didn't tell me when I had to go to the swimming lesson. And Mom told my teacher swimming to help me go in the swimming pool, and she didn't have time because she went to the grocery store.
oh. Well, gee, that was a nice story, Christopher, that you just told me. See, I knew you could tell the story.
But we went to fairyland and we saw the boat and nobody was riding in it, and that's what they and I. But we didn't have her motor on, and I just had she let me but only 4 years old could go in there, but the man let Whitney go in there, but that was nice. But my family can't go in there with me. But they can't. But there's no pedals and no wheels because doesn't have any windows too, and it's just a raft that you drive in.
Oh.
But it has something to go in, but it has a big thing, but it was those boats were in the water, and I drive around, and then the motor went off, and then we only had one ticket to go there. And then I saw Pinocchio hanging on the castle. Yeah, and then I saw the donkey that bited, but the donkey didn't bite Dad, but it says please be very careful of the donkey. But I didn't want it because he bited at me last time. But I blinked my key and I turned it around, and then we saw the water with the pirates in the boat. And we saw a castle with a fireplace. Then I danced, and then we saw some little, we saw the Alice in Wonderland cage, and then we saw that, and then I didn't want to go in there because it was spooky. But Mom and Whitney saw Alice in Wonderland dressed up in a costume.
Very nice.
Yeah, but Wizard of Oz wasn't in there, so Mom helped me go in there, but my mom said, I'm not going to, and I said, I don't want to go in there, and then I didn't want to, and then we were going to see something, and then there was a dragon slide, and then I went down his tongue, and there was a slide of him. And then it wasn't so scary.
Good, Christopher. It sounds like you had a very nice day there.
Yeah, and I stayed there for a long time, and then we leaved, and then we went to my house, and I didn't like the Alice in Wonderland cage because it was too scared. And my mom just rode in with Brittany, and then I have that Winnie the Pooh like Daniel has.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Here, I'll let you just hold this. And you can say, I'll let you hold this Winnie the Pooh right here. You hold that for a second. And you can say, let's see, we'll just do an ending now, okay? Because you've been a very good boy, and this interview went very fast. Didn't it go fast? Didn't it go quickly?
But, I saw a choo-choo train on the hill, and I went to meet him, and then I went to JJ's house, and I ride in a Jeep, and then I stayed there with my mom and dad, and then we rode.
No. Did you grow up with Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Did you used to watch Winnie the Pooh on television when you were a little boy, little
Yeah.
baby? You watched Winnie a lot, didn't you? And did you watch Eeyore too?
Yep, an owl.
Oh. I think one of the reasons you're such a nice little boy and such a polite little boy is because
Yeah, and I saw Santa at the mall. He gave me a cookie cutter, and I said to my mom, I could use it for cookie baking day.
Oh, are you going to look forward to Cookie Baking Day?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you do that?
I flowed something out, but I did pull my bike out, but I didn't want my tricycle, and I had my tricycle and my big bike.
Oh, did you get a big bike for birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get a guitar for your birthday?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
And I got a beanbag round, and then, did I get a bowling ball? Yeah.
A bowling ball?
Yep, and then, you gave it to me.
Oh, I forgot. Drat. Well, I've really enjoyed this interview, Christopher. It's been one of my favorites. And I'm very glad you were able to stop by and see me today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you say goodbye, Grandpa? See you next year?
Bye, but I have to put this back on here.
Okay. Thank you, Christopher.
Bye.
Oh, what a pretty girl you are. My goodness. Look how pretty you are. Oh, you're pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You're very pretty.
Sit in the chair, Brittany. Go sit. Sit in the chair.
That's a good girl.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Brittany. This is your very first interview.
Second interview.
Oh, this is the second interview. That's right. I remember last year. You like those lights? Brittany,
no, here, sit
you like the lights?
Lights. Sit down.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? What is your name?
Sit in the chair.
I know your name. Your name is Brittany. I bet your mommy can show you a book. I bet. What?
Brittany, look at Brittany.
Brittany, come back, honey. You're not on the screen. The chair's empty.
Here, sit in the chair.
There.
Oh, look at the book.
There.
Can you look at the book?
Can you look at the book with mommy? Ooh.
Cow. What the cow says moo. What's that? Duck. What's that? What's that? Doggy? What's doggy say? What's the doggy say? Huh? Wait, horse? Here, where's the horsey? What's the horsey say? What's horsey say? Duck. Who's that? Who's that? Grandpa? Hey, Grandpa? Huh, book? Show Grandpa the book. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'll come over. I can come over.
Here, wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Brittany, show Grandpa where your ear is. Brittany. The book? What's this? What's that? Huh? What's a cow say, Brittany? What's cow say? What's cow say? Find the cow. Brittany. Find the cow. Where's the cow? Where's the cow? What's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? Brittany, show Grandpa where your ear is. Where's your ear? Cow. What's cow?
Brittany? Brittany. Oh, you're pretty.
The cow say moo.
Oh, you're...
It's hot. Is it hot? Hot light? Show Grandpa where your ear is. Where's your ear?
Oop.
What, would you go off?
No, just...
Where's your tongue? Brittany, where's tongue? Brittany. Brittany.
Brittany? Brittany,
Look at
where's your
Grandpa.
ear, honey? Where's your ear? Where's your ear?
Where's your
Where's your ear?
Where's Brittany's ear? The same way everything was everything.
Oh, you were good, Brittany. You sit right in the chair. What a big girl you are. Can you show me the book? Can you show me the book? What's that? What's that? Huh? Horse? Where's a duck? Where's a ducky?
Brittany, what's a cow say? What's a cow say?
I'll say, want to see Grandpa's fish lips? Huh? Want to see Grandpa's fish lips? Look. Hot, hot, that's hot. Want to see Grandpa's fish lips? Look. Hey, look.
Ooh, be careful with the book.
Where's the ducky? Is there a ducky in there? Ducky goes quack quack. Ducky goes quack quack. Quack 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 quack.
Brittany, what's this? What's that? Ball. Want the ball? Oh, ball.
Careful. You want to hold both things? Oh, what a big chair this is. Oh, there goes the ball. There it is. There it goes. What is this? Ear?
Where's your ear, Brittany?
What's that? Oh, turn it right side up. Here, you got it upside down. Here you go. Look at this.
Horsey.
Strong. You're strong.
Horsey.
What's the horsey?
What's the horsey say? Brittany, what's the horsey say?
What's the horsey say?
What?
Oh, we lost it.
Brittany, what's this? Brittany, what's this?
Huh?
Oh, her umbrella.
Just the backing.
Okay. Brittany, what's this? Britt.
What's that? What's that?
Brittany, what's this? Bear. What's the bear say? What's the bear say? Brittany.
What's the bear say, Brittany?
Brittany. Brittany, what's the bear say? What's the bear say? Brittany, what's the bear say? Ah! The bear.
Hot. Hot. Mommy.
Want to see the bear for a minute?
Here. Put the bear up here. Ah.
What's the bear say? Uh-oh.
Here up again. Here. Here. Can you hold the bear? Can you hold the bear?
Oh, bear go bye-bye?
Want bear over here? Here, we'll put bear here, okay? Can bear go night-night?
Bear say bye-bye? Brittany. Brittany.
Can you say bye-bye? Can you wave bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What's this? Okay, you say bye-bye?
Good job.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, Eddie. Thank you.
Well, she hasn't seen that book in a while. That's her favorite book.
Thank you for this nice interview.
You broke it. You gonna sit back in the chair?
Wait a minute, no, don't get it yet, honey, it'll fall down.
Wait, it will fall down if this isn't on here all the way. Hot. I think we're about ready to eat for dinner, Brittany.
Yeah, I haven't ready to eat right now, so.
Wanna go eat some dinner? Brittany, want some dinner?
Brittany? 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 Brittany?
Okay, say bye-bye. Come on. Another bear book, huh?